I'm turning 22 in like 2 weeks. And so every time like my birthday like kind of comes up, I always like think back on like the year that I had. So I was thinking back to like when I turned 21 and everything that like has happened this year. And this has been like the craziest year of my life. Like so much has happened. If I went back and told my 20-year-old self what was going to happen this year, she would literally just probably pass away. She'd be like, what do you mean all this is going to happen? My literal dream since I was like 18 years old was to do like fitness full time, like be a full time content creator, like own my own business, be my own boss. And I accomplished all of that this year, but I was kind of sitting back and I was like, why is my happiness level is the exact same as when I didn't have all this. Like I always thought like when I have this amount of followers I'll be happy, or like when I make this amount of money I'll be happy, or when I have, you know what I mean? Like there were all these things that I thought like once I had it then I'd be happy, and then it's like I get all these things and then I'm like my happiness, like yes I get that dopamine rush and it's just like when I achieve it there's like this huge rush of happiness and just feeling unstoppable, but then you go back down and you almost feel like worse. It's the weirdest feeling ever, and it's just something that I just like didn't know would happen. Like when you achieve so many things like so quick and like all at once, it's just like you just don't expect to feel so like unfulfilled. Like I don't know how to explain this feeling, and I feel like I sound so ungrateful and I don't want to come across that way. But like it's just like a huge reality check that like you can have so many things going right in your life and still not feel happy. And it's just kind of made me like wake up to the fact that like I need to just be present day to day and just take in the little things that make me happy. And I saw like Haley Fernandez talk about this, and it like was so comforting to see like someone else feels this way, because I'm like, I started to feel weird. I was like, is something wrong with me? Like I have like everything I've ever wanted, I have. So like why am I still not happy? Like what's going on? Also, it's such a weird feeling. Like I get almost like jealous of who I used to be. Like I look back, I don't know, I would say like September, October is when I probably was like peaking, because I don't know, like all this success was coming at me so quick and all these followers were coming at me so quick and like so many opportunities, and like I just felt like on top of the world. And now I'm in a position where like I'm even more successful than I was back then, but I'm like way less happy. And I'm like, what was different in my life back then that I was so happy? Like how can I be that happy again? And it's like, bestie, like, you were so happy because this was all new and you were just like, what's going on? Like my life is so different now. Like it was all new, and I guess now I'm in that place where it's like it's not new and I'm used to like feeling like this. And I don't know if any of this makes sense, but I guess like I'm just trying to like every day just find tiny little moments where like I'm happy and just like really like soak in it. Like yesterday I was at the beach walking my dogs, and like just seeing them like so happy like at the beach, just like galloping everywhere and just like getting the zoomies, like that was making me feel so happy and so like warm and fuzzy. And like I really was just like soaking in that moment, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is such a cute moment, like this is making me so happy right now. And just like hitting these huge milestones, like they make you feel happy for like literally 2 seconds, and then you go back to just feeling like now what? And it's, I don't know, it's so weird. And I guess I'm just glad that I'm like aware that no matter how much I achieve and I accomplish, what matters most is just like finding little things throughout the day and throughout the week that just like bring me happiness.